Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mining of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Last episode we did both, because the one thing didn't go very well, so I went to the other, and then the other thing went bad as well. Anyway, enough on that, let's do another read and run. Hopefully with something interesting to play around with. This is not where I wanted to be in though. I want it to be in normal mode. Well, that's one great token going down the tubes. Okay. This could be good. For some reason, we also started with a quarter, which is a bit odd. Decent damage, decent luck. Our rate of fire is even better than standard. Do I want this? I guess so. Alright, this run is going to be all about just having some fun. Nothing more than that. If we don't get our deals with the level room, and then so be it. We just need to get back into the natural swing of things. And for that, it means nothing goes, and everything you want might be yours. Okay. Breathe. Anyway, a key would be lovely. Alright, what do we got? We don't know. There you go. Technology. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We have our key, which we'll use. We'll probably not buy an item, but I will get that cheapo spirit heart. Well, once we have gone to the curse room and have beaten our boss. And you did. Crackjacks. Yeah, let's go evil up. I think it increases your chances for black arts. And I forgot to go to the curse room first. Oh well. We're not going then. We need the spirit art for our devil chance. That's greeny gone. Do we know what pill that is? We do not, which means I will use it once we have had our deal. Because you know it might be a bad trip. Might also be balls of steel, but you don't know that. Virus and a marked rock, which means we're gonna come back here once we actually do have a bomb. The game is so much better if you just try to relax, but it's hard to relax knowing that you have a whole bunch of crap still that needs to be done and stuff and things and more stuff and things. That's like cluster bomb things, right? We would bomb so you watch explosions while you're watching explosions, or something along those very lines. Anyway, we don't have bombs at the moment, so we can't really make use out of that. I could go with 2 bombs already now. There's one of them. We'll use it here so we don't have to backtrack all too far. Oh, we actually got bombs now. Because, oh yeah, because we got the bomb item. Right. Well, this marked rock didn't prove us to be very much good. Enemies are indeed everywhere, but for the time being, it seems like I'm more than capable of handling them. Yeah, I thought the marked rock was in here. It it is. So that's 2 marked rocks, another met spirit hearts in them. Coin. Well, that's the game, way the world works. Let's see what's in here. More keys. Alrighty then. So we traded 2 bombs and 1 key for 2 keys. Or something along those lines. So did we get more keys? I don't know. Maybe we got 3 keys total then. 2 bombs for 3 keys. What did I do to you? Okay. That's always lovely. Alright. Let's go get our Devil Room in. We only need Mega Blast from him. If he's not offering that, we shall ignore him. Or not. If he has a fun item, I'll take it. I just need to get my mood back up with this game. I was more of a fan of Seek and Destroy, but Hold the Line can work too, I guess. That or Bombard. Hey, look, it's a range up. Yay! Our infinite range laser is now more infinite here. And that is not Mega Blast. Moving on. Hello. Stars. Right, let's start popping pills. Because that's what little kids do, popping pills. That's why I put that like safety lock thing on. Which apparently is harder for the parents to do than actually the kids. Only combat lines. When are those used, if I might ask? Well, might as well have a peep. Anything good? Fanny packing bad. It reminds me of that Weird Al song. Somehow that got stuck in my brain and is probably never gonna come out. Oh, Weird Al. I used to enjoy those songs. I was like reality sunk in. Yeah, mostly stuff though. Anyway. Cool. Moving on. Well, he seems to be enjoying himself. Anywho, anything of use in here? Fuck it, we're here. It's a good thing I went in there. Because now we can fly. And somebody decides it's the perfect time to go mow his lawn. Which I don't get, because pretty much every lawn out here is brown as heck because of the drought. But it does mean I'm gonna have to take a short break after this fight to go and close my window. Alright, give me a sec. Where do people get the idea that it's necessary to mow a lawn that has no grass on it? Wow. The control bomb. I guess that's the problem with not having a knockback on your tiers anymore. Oh yeah, we could just flown over a rock and be done with it that way. Smart. You can tell I'm an expert in this game. Totes expert. Alright. What do you got? Book of Revelations wouldn't be a bad pickup. Yeah, let's go with it. The flies aren't bad, but we're no longer fighting tiers anyway, so it doesn't make the flies worse. No, you're right on that. But we don't really have to worry too much about our aim. And with the grand shortage of spirit hearts, it seems that the HP regeneration might just be a little bit more valuable to us. Okay. Good. Bad gas. Bad gas. I fart on you. Like probably not appreciated. Good. There you go. Slow and steady. Everybody will fall. Cool. Sacrificial dagger. That's good to have. Stab them. Which suddenly makes Book of Revelations a whole lot better of a choice. Considering you can probably chop up any boss you come across in the 30-second window you get. Is it 30 seconds with Book of Revelations? Probably not. More like maybe 10. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Book of Rev though. Book of Revs. It's all car pictures in it. Any car fans out there? I personally see them as a normal method of transportation. I like my car, but I don't need big rims on it or anything. I never really understood the whole tuning business anyway. It's like, look at me in my car, but my car looks fancy. And I'm like, well, if I had to change anything to my car, it probably would be on the inside, so I actually had use out of it. I guess they will have an easier time spotting there. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? I guess they would have an easier time spotting their own car in a parking lot or something. Then again, if you have to pay like, I don't know how much, just to spot your own car a little bit better, then you might just buy one of those big red flags and put that up. Well, you can always go on circuits. But yeah, they aren't really close by here. Besides, not everybody tunes their engine. It's like, look, I put a muffler on it, now it makes more noise. Not to forget that every sticker you put on there gives your car 2 extra horsepower. Or so people believe. Did I blow up that shopkeep? I don't think I have. which means I can probably improve my odds to like 40-something%. He's still alive. Good, dude. Yeah, put speed holes in it. Hey. It's like they say, loud pipes save lives. Yeah. It's even worse when, I don't know, but we have like these little things here. I don't really know what the proper name for it is. I think over here it's called like a Camino, which is like your average moped, but only half the size of one. That thing literally makes more noise than it makes speed, which makes no sense, but the amount of noise it makes compares to how slow it goes. It's just like, what the hell did you do with that? How can you mess the design up so badly? We'll take this. Could go look for a second secret room. Boop. Oh wow, so glad I went to look for this one. Anywho. Yeah, but lawnmowers need to have some power to them, don't they? There's like these little vehicles roaming around here, and they're like a car-ish, but you don't need a driver's license for them. They only drive 45 kilometers an hour, but you also don't need a driver's license for them. First of all, that is dangerous as fudge. It's basically just somebody on the road without a driver's license. Ah, cool. Hope you're having fun at work. Which sounds ridiculous. Then again, you could have a fun job. But yeah, anyway, don't need a driver's license for them. Probably dangerous because, I mean, you don't need to learn the rules of the road if you want to drive with one of them. Second of all, oh yeah, I definitely need spoon better. That would be so fun. Or any of the things. But yeah, they sound exactly like a lawnmower. I was driving my normal pedal it yourself bike, and I thought I was being chased by a lawnmower because first I wasn't getting caught up by it, and no, I wasn't driving 45 kilometers an hour on my bike. That would just be crazy much insane. And but I wasn't getting taken over by it. I was like, what the hell? Why is there a lawnmower chasing me? And I was looking behind me. I was like, wait, what? It's one of those things. Anyway, I used Book of Revelations there to try and guarantee myself a fight with... Oh wait, this is the second time I would be fighting him, isn't it? Oh man, never mind, that was a mistake. Which causes heart attacks? I had no idea. Ooh, wafer, cool. Does that mean I can use the spikes? I can, the problem being it would lower my deal with level chances, wouldn't it? To like a significant amount. That's a problem. Unless I'm willing to just give up Spirit Hearts to try and get Blessed, which I really don't want to do. Again, I'm not going to do anything stupid to try and get one of the few items I still need. I'm just going to have some fun with it. If I get an extra item or a new item, then hey, so be it. If I don't, then, you know, there's plenty more runs to come for. Yeah, well, no. The wonderful, wonderful dangers of fudge. Technically, we're talking about cars that don't need a license to be driven. What the hell is that thing? Use diaper. You stink. Well, thank you for telling me, game. Ba bom 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 bombs. You're free to bring up another topic if you are starting to get weirded out. Is it though? I mean, if you can die from it, then maybe not. I'm not a big fan of fudge. Again, I'm not a sweet tooth. Salty snacks for the win. Woo! Then again, fudge is kind of like borderline still doable for me. I don't know why, but I can occasionally enjoy some fudge. No, there should be in the description the items that I'm still missing. That's pretty much it. I'm just missing some items. Other than that, I am all set for the 1,000,000,001% or how much it is. Yeah, I'm missing like 5, 6 items. It's greed, which is probably for the best because I don't actually have money to buy something, or at least not an item. Ow! Could like not turn on a dime? That would be amazing. Okay. Well, let's go to our shop then. No, wait. That's a light. No, that's a double key room, which means tons of stuff in there. Or a massive disappointment. Both are possible. Ah, little bombs. Dang, that item is worth way less. Alright, I've got an 80% chance for a devil room now. Bad gas. You kind of want to stab this guy with a knife, or otherwise it's gonna take forever. There he goes. Cool. I guess we take the Wheel of Fortune pill card. Well, let's have a look at the disappointment that awaits us. As long as we get 2 keys, it's all gonna. No. Okay. Paid for itself. And that is that. Let's go. A speed up somewhere down the line would be a nice thing to get. Alright. Boss, you're gonna give me an angel room, and in that angel room I will find Delirious, which is one of the items I still need. Okay. If we don't find it, we will take the fight. I'll take caffeine pill for the speed up. It's a pretty big speed up, dang you. Alright. The relic or chalice. This would have been great if I had a reroll available. Could have rerolled 3 items. None of these, as far as I know, are Delirious or Spear of Destiny. Yeah, I think Demon's Tale improves your odds for black hearts. We'll go with the relic, I guess. We can already fly anyway. Get murdered. Woo! Stab him. Stab him. Well, let's try to pill out.
Full health.
Full health. Okay. Well, let's have better chances for angel rooms now. If we get a second key piece, we'll have even better chances. Still, it wasn't quite what I was hoping for. I mean, 2 items, none of them were the ones that I needed. That's what you get with large item pools. The last few items are going to be a pain in the butt to get. Which again makes me think it might not be the worst idea to grind for those off camera. I guess I can record it when I actually do find one of them, but sort of itching trying to get into mods for this game. I wonder if they're already stable.
One makes you small.
One makes you small. Because if you look at the forum pages for this game, it's like, oh, I installed mods, now my game won't work anymore. On and on and on like those. So I'm kind of like, yeah, you know what, maybe I should just wait on mods until they're at least semi-stable. And then again, what mods would I pick? There aren't any big ones out there, at least not for Afterbirth Plus. Yes, I know Anti-Birth is a thing, but it's, for the time being, not yet compatible with Afterbirth Plus, and I don't feel like reverting my save game. I can touch you without losing my devil chances. The tower. I don't care. Speed up. Not bad. I can use it. Hey. I'm too fast. Somebody save me. Come on, small rock. Yeah. It's alright. I can dig it. Okay, what do we got?
Paralysis.
That's a bad thing to have. Anywho. Apparently there has been a rumor that paralysis could prevent death when using Plan C, which apparently now is debunked for good. I don't know who came up with the idea. It's not because you can't move that you can't die anymore. It might still look alive. It would be like a weird Schrodinger's cat thing. I mean, he's standing up, but is he really still alive though? And then 2 seconds later, when paralysis ends, you just flop to the floor anyway. We have Diplopia? Is that Diplopia? I constantly forget that with the one that gives you that those white tears. Let's type in Diplopia and see how it looks like. Oh, it doesn't show up at all. Great. Items. Or is it Diplopia? Oh, no, there it is. Diplopia double item vision. And the other one I was thinking was Pupilla Duplex. This is indeed Diplopia. We don't want it. It's a good item, but I don't want it. And that's Monster Manuel. Might as well use it once, just for shits and giggles, I guess. So having Book of Revelations gives me a better chance as well? Either that or Monster Manual gave me a lower chance, which I don't think is correct. Is that the news reporter? I think it is, right? Punch her in the face! I just actually got past that part in the game. Did I blow up the shopkeeper? I did not. This is not the mom fight, so we can come back for that. Boss rush is already passed. Well, we got a battery, may as well use it. Alright, let's keep going. Also, I'm assuming I will have my privacy invaded soon again. I'm starting to get like a second sense for it, which is kind of creepy actually, but we got an angel room. Give me another keep and meat, sure. You got Mega Blast for me? You do not have Mega Blast for me. What a shame. Well, screw it. We'll take them both. Well, that wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Well, that means we got 2 out of 3 guppy items needed for the transformation. Guppy transformation would be fun. Alright. So the only item you could still relatively get would be Mega Blast. Well, there goes the map. Fine, I didn't need one anyway. I still would have appreciated it, but you know. There we go. And there you go. Kill zombies with a knife. A knife. Sure. It's not the ideal strategy, but hey. Again, I'm just here to have some fun. Yeah. And if that means sticking a knife in... What the hell? It's not triple shot. Mom's in her eye? Oh yeah. Yep. Cool. Eyes in the back of our skull now. That's where you want them, admittedly. Because people don't expect it. Yeah, you can spy on people to your heart's content. So yeah, that secret room was just a complete accident, by the way. had no idea that it was there. I just wanted to blow up the fires because they looked pretty. Gotta remember that Cuban meat doesn't deal as nearly as much damage as the knife does. Pheromones. You explode. Would like it if you didn't do that near me. Did we get everything? I don't know. We never had a map. At least not for a lengthy amount of time. There's an arcade over there, which I care a little about. Ow. Gotta love the sacrificial knife. Combined with a good amount of speed, of course. Yeah. I told you I was gonna get somebody barge in here again. I even left the door open. My goodness. Okay, so it wasn't immediately when I mentioned it, but it did happen. Tarot card deck. Nah. Just blow up the shopkeeper and leave. Alright. Let's donate some money too. Alright. It's well filled up again. To 998 where I want it. Why not 999? Well, if I accidentally hit it at 999, it explodes and I have to start over all again. So I'm keeping it at 998. Probably. This is quite a difficult game to explain to others what it's all about, though. You know, stabbing your mom and being joyful for getting cancer. It's a very wild roller coaster of emotions. Somehow seems to always be capable of being where the knife isn't. I commend you for that. It's annoying that you do it, but I commend you for it. No deal, huh? Alright. Let's keep going. But at this point we can hopefully start speeding through a little bit. Which... yeah. Look at how clean we look now. Isn't it amazing? Anyway, yeah, let's hope we can speed through a little bit. Floors like these have nothing. Well, the obvious answer would be Shepherd. But I'm guessing you've got an alternative motive to ask a question like that. Anyway, my current playthrough of that is going alright. I've decided to go with two key differences there compared to my first playthrough of that. See where they lead. Well, the two different key choices in the first one, that is. Probably make some more along the line, or down the line, but for the first one I've got two big different things that I plan on doing. Alright. And our boss room, cool. So we will be able to speed through a little bit. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's hope it's not an HP upgrade. God damn it. Another Curse of Darkness, of course, because, you know, yay, darkness! Gotta love it when your viewers can't see crap. Is crap a bad word? I mean, yeah, you're not gonna pronounce it as a term of endearment, but do people like see it as a no-no word? We have to use like excrements or feces. None of these scientific terms for nasty stuff generally tends to sound even worse. Well, maybe it will work eventually in real life. The problem is you're not allowed to be rude. If you could do that, it would work in real life. And just look at how House did it. That was a great series. House MD. Yeah, so does idiocy, but, you know, we're stuck with that. I mean, is it just me, or is it like completely absurd that if you want to, like, say, drive a car, you need to go through like a ginormous license and whatever and not? Or let's put it even closer, if you want to adopt a kid, there's like paperwork after paperwork proving that you're like a good parent and stuff like that. If you want to make one of your own, yeah, just go bump out one of them. It's fine. I don't know, it's something that always irked me. I guess it makes sense that you can't really legislate from, yeah, well, you're not allowed to have a kid, so, you know, if you ever do get her, we're gonna sue you to hell for it, but it's kind of weird, like, you want to adopt? Well, here's like 50,000 books of paperwork you need to fill in. You want to have a kid of your own? Yeah. Go for it. Ooh, that's Eye of Belial, I think. That's a pretty fun item. Let's get it. Indeed. Let's go to Shoal. Oh, butts. Well, that means we're gonna end it on Satan fight, which is good. I gotta go do something else anyway. Damn it. Didn't want to go here. Actually, doesn't matter. Besides, we're gonna have to end it on the Shoal fight because I don't have the negative, but the Polaroid. Wait, he spawned enemies and that caused... What? Yeah. Ugh, it's this jump. Yeah, but people don't think that far ahead, though. Yes, if you're not getting vaccine for your own sake, do it for others that can't get vaccine. But no, because that's not relevant to you. Seriously, people that don't do vaccines are just selfish. It's nothing more than that. We think it's bad, so we don't care about what everybody else thinks. Oh well, there'll always be stupid people, right? And I guess that's a good thing too. We need stupid people to keep it all entertaining. Gotta have somebody to laugh with. Or to laugh at. And also, this was a bit of a dead end. Yeah. That's the problem with people who are convinced. Ooh, we needed these. Cool. Okay, we've spotted those now. Sweet. The reason I needed them was for the bestiary or bestiary. What it's called. I mean, people have gotten their kid killed because of stupidity. Even fairly recently. What was it about? Like a couple got their baby killed because they were feeding him like some sort of special milk or something for people who were lactose intolerant, and apparently that was not good for the kid. The kid died. Like a 2 or 3 month old, I think. Good parenting right there, folks. Good parenting right there. People have done a lot of stupid shit though, because they thought it was a good idea. Apparently, like, cats can't survive without eating meat. Oh, let's put our cat on a vegan diet and see what happens. Oh, he died. Oh well. Not my fault. Ace of Hearts. Alright, let's go beat Sage. Well, that timing was sort of salvaged thanks to the scatter bombs. Of course, people will take everything the wrong way. We need things to argue about, you know? That's what keeps us going. Talk shit about others. The moment everything's alright in the world, we'll quickly find another way to muck it up. It's our nature, you know? Yeah, it's your fault that's now no longer working. You gotta love human ingenuity, though. Alright, well, I think that's it. Can go over. Yep. Alright. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you're still in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or something you found already. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.